Hey everyone, Brian from Three Geeky Dads here. Before we begin tonight's episode, I just want everyone to know that we are now sponsored by Audible. As an IT professional for a school department, I find myself behind the wheel of my car traveling between schools almost all day long, and that's where Audible comes in. Right now, I'm enjoying listening to Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, read by Stephen Fry. It's so enjoyable to hear this hilarious audiobook read by a proper British comic actor. And that's just scratching the surface. Audible is the leading provider of spoken word content, with everything from bestsellers, celebrity memoirs, and news to podcasts. Yes, if you're into podcasts, and you're listening to us right now, so we can assume you do, Audible has got you covered. Just go to www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial today. That's www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial. You'll get 1 credit, 2 credits if you're already an Amazon Prime member. That's good for any premium selection titles you like, and they're yours to keep. You also get the Audible Plus catalog of podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible originals. Listen all you want. No credits needed. Again, that's www.audibletrial.com/3GD. $14.95 a month after your 30-day trial. Cancel at any time. Audible. Stay informed, connected, and inspired. And now, on with the show.
Welcome to Quarantine Theater, a weekly quick dive into movies from cult flicks to trash picks, hosted by me, Mark Macrina of Three Geeky Dads. Some of these picks are from my own personal vault, while others recommended to me from fellow genre hounds. This week's movie is 2 Days in the Valley, directed by John Hertzfeld and starring James Spader, Charlize Theron, Jeff Daniels, Danny Aiello, Eric Stoltz, Terry Hatcher, Paul Mazursky, Michael J. White, Glenn Headley, Greg Crutwell, and Marsha Mason. You also have a few cool cameos from Lawrence Tierney, Austin Pendleton, and Louise Fletcher. This is another one from my own personal collection. Let's face it, a lot of these are. I saw this film back when I was digging through the movies that had been inspired by Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. That movie certainly changed the way movies were made and influenced a number of films, including this one, which I rented once just on a whim, and it turned out to be a personal favorite of mine. 2 Days in the Valley features an ensemble cast playing characters whose stories all connect and lead to an exciting conclusion. The stories follow a retiring hitman on the run from a younger, more psychotic hitman, a vice cop with anger issues and his rookie partner tracking down the psychotic hitman, a has-been filmmaker contemplating suicide who falls in love with a nurse, a young Olympic marathon runner mixed up in a hit gone wrong, and an arrogant art dealer and his verbal abusive relationship to his secretary. What makes this movie work are the performances. While the stories are all pretty standard and have been seen in a dozen movies before it, it's the characters and the actors portraying them that give this film its power. Most notably James Spader as the psychotic hitman, and Paul Mazursky as the suicidal filmmaker. Each performance is enjoyable and keeps you invested in them from beginning to end. If you are a fan of Quentin Tarantino movies, or crime movies in general, you should definitely check this movie out. It's got action, comedy, and even some lighthearted and tender moments to it. As I said, there have been many movies that had tried to capture that same Tarantino-esque style of filming since Pulp Fiction. Some were great, some not so great. 2 Days in the Valley manages to rise up from being just another imitator and is definitely a threat level high in entertainment. Thanks for joining me, and come back to the theater next week for another pick from the Toxic Litter. But for now, this is Mark Macrina saying good night, and please vacate the premises. Quarantine Theater is written by Mark Macrina and produced and edited by Brian Ramsey. An escape pod in part with Three Geeky Dads. If you have an offbeat, cult, or genre movie you'd like me to check out, let me know through our Three Geeky Dads website, www.3gdpodcast.com. Quentin Theater. Quentin Theater. Don't put that in here.
No outtakes.
Right. And our website is www.3geekydads.
3GD.
3GD. Okay, right.